Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a look at and comparing two different LEGO Star Wars Millennium Falcons. I would have loved to bring in the big UCS Millennium Falcon in here, but I'm not going to risk moving that thing in for a simple comparison video. On the left side, we have the standard Millennium Falcon that was actually found in Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. This LEGO set was released in 2015, and its official LEGO set 75105, consisting of 1,329 pieces. This set is no longer available at the LEGO Group. When it was originally issued, it retailed for around $150 US. On the right hand side, we have one of the newest Millennium Falcons. This is the Kessel Run Millennium Falcon from Solo, A Star Wars Story. This one here was released in 2018, consists of 1,413 parts, and is official LEGO set 75212. This LEGO set is still available, retailing for about $170 in the United States. However, you can definitely find it cheaper than that, both in-store and online. Both of these sets come with some pretty amazing Star Wars minifigures. Starting with the minifigures from the classic Millennium Falcon from Force Awakens, we have BB-8, then we have Rey, Finn, of course Chewbacca with a big crossbow, then we have Old Man Han Solo played by Harrison Ford, Tasu Leech, and then this guy right here, which is actually a Kanja Club gang member. I like these two minifigs here, not found in very many sets, and they come with some weird pirate-looking pistols and rifles. For the Kessel Run Millennium Falcon, we have a young version of Han Solo, Q-Ray, Chewbacca, who comes with a gun rather than a crossbow, my favorite minifigure, Lando Calrissian, a Kessel Run Operatives, and then we have Quay Tolsite, I believe his name is. And then finally we have a droid, which is actually DD-8D. So a grand total of actually 14 minifigs between the two sets. And I actually prefer the minifigs that come with the Kessel Run Millennium Falcon, just because they offer more unique minifigures, such as the Lando Calrissian, the Kessel Run Operatives, and also Q-Ray and the young Han Solo. These will be less commonly found in comparison to ones such as Rey, Finn, or just the classic Chewbacca. So although these two ships do look quite different, they actually are the same ship, just from two different time periods and under different ownership. On the left side here, we have the classic ship that was owned by Han Solo, and then in more recent movies was actually passed along to Rey and is also manned by Chewbacca. On the right side here, we have the Kessel Run Millennium Falcon, which was actually owned by Lando Calrissian and was actually won in a bet by Han Solo. And of course, the one guy that stays in this ship at all times is actually Chewbacca. He's found consistently within all of the LEGO Star Wars Millennium Falcon sets. You can see the classic Millennium Falcon just has a light bluish gray and dark bluish gray body. A nice textured body using different plate work along with tiles, poles along with modified tiles, some sticker pieces, an openable or removable cockpit as well. And at the top here, I really like the quad cannon. This is actually a quad cannon. Whereas on the Kessel Run Millennium Falcon is actually only a single cannon. I also like the dish on the Millennium Falcon here. It's got a nice sticker piece on it. The Kessel Run Millennium Falcon is made of white plate pieces with some blue and white tile work. Has the single cannon on the top along with a dish just constructed using one of the dish pieces. Besides the color, one of the main things that sets these two ships apart is actually the removable pod here from the Kessel Run Millennium Falcon. You can see that that actually pops right out. Then it looks sort of similar, and this is actually a removable pod that does open up, and you can see there's actually a cockpit inside of that. Another thing that sets these two ships apart as well is the way that you fire the little bolt blasters. I actually prefer the Kessel Run bolt blasting systems. You just push down on this modified tile right here and they will come out just like that there. And there is a bolt blaster on either side. As for the other Millennium Falcon here, you actually just reach into this hole here and you just push down on the bolt blaster and it will come out. Although I like the systems better for the shooting on this one, they're a little bit more hidden. I actually do like the way that these circle pieces here give some more texture and some more elements to the front end of this Millennium Falcon. Having a look at the back side, we can see some consistency with the sort of circular pieces with the stickers on the back panels. The thrusters on the back of the ships have actually stayed consistent as well. They've just suspended the tube. And actually, the more I look at it, it looks like this is actually a sort of a dark blue tube, and this is actually a lighter blue tube. So they have changed the color of the thruster piece in the back. Taking a look underneath the ships, we can see that both sit on 4 feet, but actually the stance of the Kessel Run Millennium Falcon is a little bit wider. Also, we can see that the Kessel Run Millennium Falcon does only have a single blaster on the bottom, where the one on the left here has the quad cannon. That's consistent on the top and bottom of each ship. Both ships open up the same way. They have multiple panels that open up to reveal the cockpit inside. So this is actually one thing that I really like about these two sets, is they both open up to reveal their detailed interior, both of which are actually quite different from one another. So starting with the Millennium Falcon from The Force Awakens, right back here we can see some of the engine components. Really like that. Uses some vent pieces, some tiles, and various stickers just to create a nice looking effect there, along with some of these tap pieces and a nice hose right here as well, just to sort of show some of the working components of the ship. Also, there's a little area right here, just like a canister where you can store some stuff. A couple bunks right here. Then there's a few more control panels right over here, along with the hologram table. And then there's another sticker piece right in here for another control panel as well. Overall, it's a pretty open interior, but once you actually put some minifigs in there, it will fill it up and create a little bit more activity. But I think it is more so to be open just so that you can actually have more of a play set in here, sort of so kids can play and place minifigures all throughout the interior of the ship. Also, on the top of this one here, there is a hatch that opens up to reveal a little gun chair that can be brought out. That's just where minifigs can man the gunners or the quad cannons on both the top and bottom of the ship. As for the Kessel Run Millennium Falcon, it's a pretty basic interior as well, but you have a nice round table here around that hologram control panel. There's like a bar over here, or somewhere where you can get a beverage, I guess. And then right here is a little bunk, and then just some of the engine components, as well as 2 storage canisters back here as well. And there's actually a gunner seat right in here, so that you can actually man both guns here in the Millennium Falcon. That will pop out and slide back in. Now, in order to actually open this all the way up, you had to remove the escape pod there as well. Of these 2 Lego sets, which is your favorite? The standard Millennium Falcon from The Force Awakens, or the Kessel Run Millennium Falcon from Solo, A Star Wars Story? Let me know by commenting below. Thanks a lot for the view, guys. I really do appreciate it. Stay tuned for some more great stuff here on my YouTube channel, and we'll see you in the not so distant future. Bye for now.